It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk.
Good morning. Today is Tuesday. It's December 31st. The year is 2024. This is the last day, possibly last video of the year. It's been quite a journey here. This year went by pretty quickly. For those of you who've been following me for a little while, this is going into year 3. In March of coming up this year, this will be year 3 that I've been here in this house. So it's like 3 years have passed by pretty quickly. And in March, it'll be year 3. And if you've been following me, I've did a lot of work to this house over the past few years. From the moment I bought this house, it's just been a constant renovation project. It's a 50-year-old house. It needs a lot of work. Still needs some more corrections to do, but for now, the heavy lifting has been done. Everything else is just minor painting. It's time to correct some of this painting in this house. The paint was never right inside here, at least for me, it wasn't. I need to find a painter over the next month or two and get him in here so I have to repaint the whole interior of this house and correct what they did wrong when the house was renovated. Do a few rooms around. I might do the main areas first. A few rooms. A little sheetrock repair needs to be done in a couple of places. Houses, I'd much rather own a house than rent. Like I've always said, renting is a luxury. I'd rather own a home where I could do improvements to and reap the benefits of it. As the journey continues for you, I would encourage anyone to purchase a house. I know some of you all get caught up in this negativity about owning a home, but I sat down and wrote out a game plan where I'll be able to pay off this house in about 5 years if I remained here. And that's something I would consider doing, but we'll see. 2024 was a year. It was a very interesting year. Like I said, I got my teeth fixed earlier this year. I was brushing and flossing this morning. I get up every morning, brush and floss these teeth. I said, I paid all this money for them. I better take care of them. Brush, floss, water pick, all of the above in the morning, in the noon, in the evening, a couple times a day I floss them. And, you make that type of investment, you might want to take care of them. I found when I brush, floss, and water pick them throughout the day, I have less discomfort because food gets stuck in some of the nooks and crannies. If you can keep your natural teeth, I strongly recommend it. And I don't like the way food tastes with these teeth, which is weird. But they ain't stopped me from missing the meal, though. But food tastes really weird eating with these new teeth. Very odd. But today has been this has been an interesting year. I did some traveling. I went a few places. Made a bunch of videos. And I would say this year has probably been one of the most chilled out years. Because after I did that dental work in last January, I kind of came back and chilled because I had the implants put in January last year, January 2024. And, you have major dental work done. And so because of some dental work and other health issues, this year was kind of a slow year for me traveling and doing things. But that didn't stop shit from happening around here at this damn house. It was a doozy of a journey over here. Unfortunately, Earl made a couple of trips to the hospital. He's still there now. I really wish Earl and I had been able to sit down and communicate with each other years ago. I kept expressing to him that drinking was a problem. His doctors were expressing this to him, and And, I just guess Earl decided something different, His doctors were warning him repeatedly that there were going to be some serious health issues if he didn't stop that drinking. And for some odd reason, he just, sometimes I say, well, maybe if I had been more forceful and aggressive about really trying to get him to stop or seek treatment. But at the end of the day, I don't think there's too much I could have done. Earl was going to do what he wanted to do. My goal has always been to take care of my health because I know it's my wealth. I can't do nothing if I'm not feeling good. So I've always strived to make sure that any health issue I have or potentially could have, to avoid it at all costs. After I witnessed in the early 90s so many of my friends who died of AIDS, so many who died of AIDS, who were living with AIDS, living with HIV and trying to live with HIV and eventual death. It was a horrible. So for me, I said, well, I need to make some serious life changes because I don't want to have to deal with a health crisis like HIV. And, I sit here now at 54 years of age. I'll be 55. And that's a path. That's a journey I didn't have to go down. It was a path I didn't have to. Thank goodness, because my goodness. No, I don't think that was a path. I don't want to go down that path. As you age, you look back at life differently. And as I've gotten older, I view things completely different than when I did when I was younger. I mean, seriously, when the sun starts to go down, I'm more of a person to start heading home. It's like, okay, the sun's going down. I'm going to go home and get in bed and watch TV. I have some friends and some associates, as the sun go down, they ready to hit the streets. I'm like, no, not me. Some people be out there all night long. I am not a nighttime person. And to be honest with you, I stopped being a nighttime person in the early 90s. And I'm especially not a nighttime person in Atlanta. I find Atlanta to be a very dangerous place at nighttime. If you like danger, Will Robinson, go your ass on out there at nighttime in Atlanta. In fact, this is New Year's Eve. And I'll be y'all, I haven't been to a New Year's Eve event since the 90s. No, I'm not going to the Peach Drop. You are welcome to go and watch it if you want to. No, I'm not going to Times Square, New York. You are welcome to fly to New York and go watch whatever drop up there in New York. For me, I'm not going to nobody's ballroom, club, church, nowhere. I will be here at home. Or I might be at the hospital with Earl, depending on how I feel tonight, because I don't know, it's New Year's Eve. I don't think I'm going to be up to that late. I think I'm going to come back at home. Earl, good night. You can watch the Paul drop. You don't need me here. I'll see you tomorrow. It's just a regular day. I mean, I haven't been out to New Year's Eve. If I was going to go to a New Year's Eve event, and I'd be very real with you, it'd have to be at a hotel where I had a room. So if they're having an event at some ballroom at the hotel or whatever, I'd book a room, go down there, ring in the new year, and go right back up the elevator and get back in that room and take out my clothes and get night and then get in bed and stare out the window at the beautiful city. I'm not really a New Year's Eve rip and run person. It's too dangerous. People drunk, driving, acting a damn fool. Have fun out there if y'all want to. I will be here. Or at that hotel, at that hospital with Earl. I am grateful. I have a lot of stuff to be grateful for, you all. I had a client that came over here a few days ago, and this kind of struck in my head. He's like, don't you get bored out here? I mean, every time I come out here, you just sit in the house and you're playing music and you're just on your laptop and he said, you don't get bored? And, y'all, and I thought about what he said, and it kind of surprised me. I said, why would I get bored? I'm in a beautiful home that I love. I'm playing music. Every morning I get up and play music, chill out music that helps me relax. I don't like stress. go about washing clothes or cleaning up or whatever daily chores I have to do here at the house or whatever I'm working on. My environment is calm and cool. I mean, I'm not bored. I love it out here. So it's kind of like, I wish I was a little bit closer to the city so I wouldn't have to do all this driving to go to stuff, but it's safe out here. Since they're open in the hospital off and on the past few months, I've been in the house just with me and the dogs. And they're down in the basement. So at nighttime, it's quiet. I keep all the lights on downtown. But I tell y'all, this house be lit up like a goddamn Christmas tree. I don't turn off the exterior lights. I turn on the rear deck. I got all the lights on. Go upstairs, go to bed. So if I come downstairs, I can see clear through this house. And if somebody up in here, I see their asses. But, everything's quiet out here. It's peaceful. Y'all don't hear them birds chirping out here this morning? I do. I mean, why would I get bored out here? I don't need a bunch of people to give me. First off, people get on my fucking nerves. So when my family was over here for Christmas Day, and then they spent the night, and then the next day they were still here cooking breakfast at 4:00 in the evening, I could have grabbed up a damn gun and chased their asses out into the streets. When I walked through this door and came to the hospital, they had said they were going to have breakfast. They were going to cook breakfast. They didn't start, breakfast didn't get served at 3, 4 in the afternoon, 5 o'clock. I'm like, who eats breakfast this late? Get your hands up out this damn house. Get out! Ready to clean up this house and get the hell on. They should have got up and cooked breakfast. I was hoping by the time I got back from that hospital, they had ate breakfast, was dressed, and gone. So no, I don't get bored out here. And then there's always people who will come out here and say, well, you want to rent a room? Can I stay in this room? Can I stay here? Can I live here? Can I stay in the basement? Can I do this? No! Motherfuckers, get on my damn nerves out here. No. I'm at a point in my life that I like my peace. I don't have to be surrounded by a whole bunch of people. No, hell no. When I finish this video, I'm going to walk them dogs out there and put their heads right back downstairs because Grayson had a bath yesterday and he went running through that fucking mud. I had to clean all that mud off his ass. They didn't have baths yesterday. There's a girl who comes out here to groom the dogs. So for me, no, I don't get bored out here. It's very peaceful here at this house. It's quiet. I need to go check that damn mailbox. When the house is clean, it's like a luxury resort. I just finished that bathroom upstairs. I was going to take a bath later on today, but I got to, later on, I got an electrician coming by here this morning because he's got a little bit of things he needs to do in one of the bathrooms. He should be able to do that pretty quickly. Then I can go visit Earl at the hospital. But what I might do is go visit Earl this morning, then come back, maybe take a nap, and then prepare for, it's a New Year's Eve, I ain't doing shit. Taking a nap, and then prepare to, and then maybe go back to the hospital and ring in the New Year with Earl at the hospital. Every time I come up, the people are like, do you need pillows and blankets? Are you going to spend the night? I'm going home and get my bed and spend the night, honey. I have to set this. I make to decide that because if I go back up there at that hotel to up there with Earl that time of night, I'm not going to want to get in that car and drive with you drunk motherfuckers out here driving, acting a damn fool on New Year's Eve. At that ring in that New Year, it's not far drive, but I don't know. I have to make a decision about that because I'm not really a New Year's Eve type person out there driving because I've had my, years and years and years ago, me and Earl went down somewhere to a New Year's Eve party. I'm going to say it was Underground Atlanta. We went down to that Underground Atlanta Peach Drop, just back in the 90s or late 90s, early 2000s. Anyway, when we left that Peach Drop, Earl and I got in the car and we're heading back up the highway going to Buckhead where we lived at. And y'all was coming down the downtown connector. Anybody knows Atlanta, you come through the downtown Atlanta area, come to the connector to the city. And I saw something ahead and I couldn't even see what it was, but something told me to get over. Y'all, I quickly grabbed that wheel and just get up and started getting over. We were in a fast lane. I got over like in a couple of lanes. I just got all the way over. And as I did that, as I was getting over crossing those lanes, a car was coming down the wrong direction on the highway in that fast lane. And it accidentally was coming down. He was coming down that fast lane, and he hit the car that was behind me head on. I saw it in my rearview mirror as I'm looking, as I'm getting over. I see all this stuff going on. I said, the damn car. I said, it's a car. And then I saw the collision, and I pulled over. And then, remember, it was all the cars stopping. We were all on the side of the road, and people running up there to the cars. And I want to say this was 99, 2000, 2001, somewhere there. Had to been 2000. It was 2000 something. So we were living in Buckhead. I remember that. So I remember we were shaking when we got back to that damn house. And for me, that was the last time I drove and went any place on New Year's Eve. Y'all can have that shit. And I ain't went to no party, no business. I've been home in the house. And that was damn near 25 years ago. Y'all can have that shit. I don't go nowhere on New Year's Eve. Nowhere. Later on, I found out the people in that car behind me, they were killed. Yep. Y'all can have that. And the person was drunk, and I think they were killed. It was a big mess. However, y'all can have New Year's Eve and go out there and have you a good time. Those of you, I just want to be home and make it into 2025 safely. So what I might just do is get up to the hospital since the time I'll see you next year. Go and get you some rest. I'll see you next year. It'll be a few hours. Yeah, so another thing I want to discuss, I've met a lot of people who moved to Atlanta. Y'all, everybody's still flocking to Atlanta. Everybody's still coming to Atlanta. And they're not doing so well, y'all. The Instagram posts make them all happy and shit. They hanging out and doing stuff. I talk to too many people on a regular basis, y'all. And I do not understand why everybody seems to think a large group of black people are going to do well. They're not. I don't care what city it is. When you have a large group of black people in an urban environment, it's a race to the bottom when it comes to salaries, housing, food, entertainment, crime. It's not working. And I've met so many people who moved to Atlanta in the past year or two, and they all regret it. And I'm like, well, what were you expecting? I mean, seriously, what were y'all expecting? And I can hear you now. I go, you ain't moved from Atlanta. You always got something negative to say about Atlanta. Then I got something for you niggas. Fuck you motherfuckers and fuck Atlanta. Y'all keep coming to this place expecting Jesus to come save y'all asses. You come to Atlanta, you better have your shit together. You better have your shit motherfucking together. Or you gonna be in trouble. That's like me buying this house with no game plan. When I put this house on the contract, I knew I started bringing contractors in. Before it even closed, I was out here every day with contractors walking through this house trying to figure out how we gonna get this shit done. And what was the game plan? I should have did a different game plan. Rip up that contract. Y'all keep that out. Give me a condo. Yeah, I met a lot of people who moved to Atlanta, and y'all, it's a rough ride here because there's too many of us here. They don't want to pay us. They don't want to house us. They don't want to feed us. They don't want to, nothing. But here y'all come, expecting a miracle. Can you tell me how you survived in Atlanta? I hustled, my dearie. Hustled my ass off. And I did a lot of saving. I saved up a lot of money. Sunk it into this damn rat hole over here. Good Lord, what was I thinking? Well, that can be a good place, but you got to come here with your act together. You can't come here wanting to hang out in these parties and clubs and just do drugs. And what is wrong with you niggas? You know, I have a friend who's an attorney who's here, and he said, man, this is so rough here. And I said, yeah, you in Atlanta, Georgia. Get the fuck up out of here. You got a law degree. Go somewhere else. You got to get a law degree and come to this fucking bad city? When I go someplace else and make good money? Good money. Leave here. Go where they want an attorney who will pay you good. Everybody I know that left here and went someplace else is doing phenomenal. They got the fuck up out of here. This is the race to the bottom here. You don't go no place where there's 10 million people looking like you. I don't care if you're white, black, Hispanic. Too many of everybody. Go someplace where you can have success. And if you're going to live in some place and you ain't having no success, get the fuck up out of there. Why would you remain? To suffer. You can't be that stupid. I got a friend of mine named Greg. He lives in Marietta. He's been in the medical field forever. He travels and does all this stuff. He's never in that townhouse. He said, well, since I was paid for, I'm never here. And I said, well, at least you're making money. That's money I've made in my life. I was like, get the fuck about Atlanta. He's like, I can't make no money here. I say, yeah. So he travels everywhere. He get the fuck up out of here. No money here. You come here to retire. Move to Atlanta. You work up north all your life, or California, wherever. Buy your house in Atlanta and move there. I'm retired. I don't work nowhere. I just go to Atlanta public schools and babysit them kids. You can get your part-time job, babysit them kids up there. Bring a gun with you. You sure gonna need it. I have a friend who does that. He's retired and he works for the Cobb County schools, and he does the substitute teaching shit. He said that them schools are horrible here. I said, I already know. You get to tell me. I wouldn't send these two Cocker Spaniels into the school system here. They horrible. Everybody. If you went to Atlanta, bring your brain dead children here if you want to. Go someplace else. If I had children, I wouldn't have them in an urban environment. I'd have them out in the country someplace. They can run around. We'd have horses, ducks, chickens, whatever. They be out there running around and they can get the urban experience when they get grown. You want to go to the city, go on up there and give it a try if you want to. I think you will be back. No, I wouldn't be in the city with all these heathens. Hell no. Somebody tried to jump off the damn highway last night. Traffic was at a complete standstill. People I knew were stuck in the traffic. We stuck in traffic. I say, yeah. But first off, your mercy mistake was getting on that damn highway driving through the city. You should have got to take them side roads. I'd be good. Them side roads, honey. I'd be that kind of, where we going, Walter? Don't shut up. I know where I'm going. I've been road these streets forever. Where are we at? You never rode through here before, but just sit down and relax. Drink that water because we going to get on through this city. We ain't getting on the highway. Y'all can have Atlanta. Come to Atlanta. Have a game plan. Come here so you can succeed, have some success. When you see things ain't working out the way you want and you're not having the success that you need, begin to plan your escape and do it while you're young. Don't wait till you get old. Do it while you're young. And like I said, for those of you motherfuckers who always take my birds and twist them around, and why you ain't Mrs. Walter, why you ain't this, and why you ain't that, why you ain't that, why you this, that, fuck you ignorant niggas. And white folks too. Y'all ignorant also. Well, you comment, I'm gonna have to start, I was gonna work on correcting my comment section because too many ignorant people be commenting. Ignorant motherfuckers. I ain't got time to be deleting all the comments all day. I just need to block them and keep it moving. Yep. Come to Atlanta. Have a game plan so you can have some success so that you won't end up homeless. Sleeping on somebody's couch. Because I know a lot of people sleeping on somebody else's couch. Going from couch to couch to couch. From this home to that home to that home. You ever deal with somebody that always got a new cell phone number? It's like, okay, why you always got a new cell phone number? Who's this? Oh, this is David. I said, well, what? I got you listed in my phone under 10 different phone numbers. In the past 10 months, why do you change your number every month? What is going on here? Why can't you have the same phone? I get the phone. Why? I had the same phone number for decades now. What is with this constantly changing phone number shit? Who you running from? I can't stand that shit. Every time y'all know, okay, do I need to say this phone number? Yeah, save it. I save it in the phone. Then a month later, there's another number calling. Who's this? This is David. Well, why do you keep? We didn't. Oh, there's my electricity. Yes, I'm here. Get your ass over there. Get this shit done. 9:30. So I can get up to this hospital and see what this nigga doing. Anyway, I'm gonna get me another cup of coffee. I gotta put them clothes in the dryer. I washed some clothes last night. Some of these clothes I washed, I had to hang them up to dry because they'll shrink up and I can't get them no more. Oh shit, this shit shrunk. I hope you all had a successful 2024. I hope you had a prosperous 2024. I hope that you have a extremely successful 2025. I hope everything you wish for happens for you in 2025. I want you to have your dreams come true in 2025. That's how I want everyone to be. But if things ain't going the way you want in 2025, make sure you're ready to pivot. Don't get stuck in that same lane. I'm looking at a lot of people who stuck and don't know how to pivot. Now, this ain't working out. What should I do? Figure something else out. Life is a journey. Sometimes you're going left and then you say, shit, I need to go to the right because this ain't working. Yeah, make a right, then swing back around. If you get where you're going, you just got to figure it out. Just enjoy the ride. Try to have fun while you're doing it. I had a fun 2024. I mean, I had a couple of painful surgeries. I didn't really want that had to be done. My shoulder, my teeth, and all this other shit. And hip. I had hip problems. My hip's doing so much better now. Yep, I just have to be careful. You know, I don't want to aggravate it. Y'all be seeing me tiptoed around here. I literally tipped like an old man. Y'all see, I'll go up and down these steps carefully. I hold on to the railing. I say, oh shit, I don't want to fall and break a hip over here. Because I fall on the floor, I ain't got nobody to pick my ass up off the floor. Like when Earl was falling on the floor, I can go and pick his ass up. I'm by myself. I fall on this floor. My black ass doing. Who gonna get me up? Grayson and Ginger. But they down in the basement. They wouldn't even know I'm laying on the floor. They waiting for me to come down there and feed their asses. They're like, why this nigga ain't brought this food down here yet? What the fuck going on here, bro? It's breakfast. I'm up there laying on the floor, withering around. My ass be doomed over here. That's when sometimes it's good to have somebody in your house with you. I need to start interviewing somebody to rent this basement apartment because, Lord, I've been thinking about it. We'll see. Anyway, I don't think I'm coming back to do another video today, and I might not have time to. We'll see. We'll see. I hope you did have a wonderful 2024. Some people didn't make it to this day. Some people may not make it through this night. Be grateful and thankful. I'm not a religious person. I'm atheist. Thank whatever deity you believe in. I don't care. God, Jesus, or whoever. But this concludes 2024. Let's put this in the memories in the rearview mirror. Move on. Maybe if it didn't happen for you in 24, let's hope it happens for you in 2025. That's all I can say. Well, today is Tuesday, December 31st. The year is 2024. Last day, last chance. It's your last chance tonight. Your last chance for romance tonight. I don't know the words to the song. I love this song by Donna Summer's Last Chance. This is it. This is it. Yeah. You got tomorrow too to think about it. You get it together here. Life goes on. I'm out. And I'll see y'all next year. Bye.